Anyway, let's move on. It's 3:57, and I'm honestly getting tired. All right. So it was a track on Doja Cat's album, her new deluxe, Scarlet 2. And people at first were saying that, was Doja Cat dissing Nicki Minaj. Now, and the lyrics, when I first heard the lyrics, I said she can't be talking to Nicki. And then, Cardi fans was all online and it was like, oh, she gagged Nicki, she did this. And I'm just like, they must be slow because I don't think she's talking to Nicki. How you telling somebody to go on tour? This is Nicki. Nicki went on tour for album 1, album 2, album 3, Pink Friday, Roman Reloaded, um, Pink Print, and she still did a European tour for and like festivals for Queen. She just didn't touch the United States. This is her fifth time like going around the world. So she couldn't be talking to Nicki. So people are saying that okay, Doja Cat appears to diss Azealia Banks on the new Scarlet 2 deluxe track, Okay Loser, after taking shots at her over the years. I wonder why people came up with this analogy. So she said, why the fuck these bitches always coming out the woodwork? Don't know why she mad because the bitch, I ain't do nothing to her. She just out here plotting on my ass. I call her Stewart. She the lowest. She down and out. Wait, she's the lowest. She down and out. I'll sue her. Grow the fuck up. Act your age. You're not, you act your age. You immature. Maybe one day you'll create some allure. Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour like me. So I don't know. To be honest with you, Azealia Banks, don't spit a lot of metaphors, but I do like the way that she raps better than Doja Cat, and she has some of the same ideas that I have about like people. Doja Cat is that suburb, like I don't connect with a lot of her stuff. So let's just read some of the prior things that she said that I do relate to. I'll say that. So she said, actually, I'm the bona fide star. Doja makes music for 10-year-olds and is very derivative. Cute girl, but her attempts to be witty East Coast Roman reloaded flows are pitiful and not at least amusing. And yes, she looked terrible before she lost weight. What? But Azealia Banks and Doja are miles and more culturally important than any of these weak ass white socialites. Let me just tell you this. Doja has been taunted and haunted so much of the Nicki comparisons. Now she's rapping like Kendrick Lamar. Now she's doing tonation like J. Cole and even Big Sean. I hear it all in her. It's like you don't know who to be, so now you stealing niggas' flows. Be you. Now you can't do Roman Reloaded Nicki no more. All of these bitches gonna be with me. All of them bitches gonna need an ass and titty. You ain't doing that no more. And now you've moved on to this Kendrick Lamar, like, J. Cole and Big Sean type of. I hear all of that in her lyrics. I'm telling you. Tell me if I'm wrong, or correct me in the comments in the live chat or in the comments down below. Do you hear different niggas in her flow? I just hear it. It's just like, who are you? That's that suburb shit when they don't have no culture and they gotta pull from the ones on ground level. I promise you. It might sound far-fetched to you, but I'm telling you, they get their life off of that. They get their life. They need that ghetto-ness. They need that type of real soul so they can clench onto it and use it. And Roman was that for Doja Cat earlier on, and she sucked and siphoned off of it until fans called her out or people made certain things, and she's like, "Oh, they think I'm Nicki M." No, you think you Nicki M. And that's the reason why I never really connected with Doja Cat, because it was a watered down Roman Reloaded. I think I was one of the first people, not even trying to like toot my horn, but I said that probably over 4 years ago. She's a watered down Roman Reloaded. Not interested. Not interested. So she said, this person said, laugh out, wasn't Azealia Banks shaming Doja like a few months back just for her to finally admit now Doja is also. Azealia Banks weighs in on Doja Cat's new image and single Attention. Doja doesn't have the theater training, authentic hunger needed to seamlessly be the master of the genre she's trying to be. Like, she's giving me those weird Twigs biracial identity crisis vibes. Damn. More thoughts on Doja Lamar. To be fair, Kendrick got some cool hooks and melodies, but I think he's mad overrated and extremely complacent. I don't care to argue about ghostwriters because who cares? But nah, Kendrick dead ass has white ghostwriters writing about the black struggle and shit. I've heard some featured verses from him that were dope, but he be making that kind of rap music that allows white people to indulge in weird fetishization of the black struggle to patronize and absolve themselves of any real social responsibility because they think being a Kendrick fan is proof that they are allies. Kendrick is really bugging if he thinks he's fucking with Drake in any day. I LOL so hard at that little sub he threw at Drake and laughed even harder at him, thinking he's skilled enough to put his name in the same sentence with Jay. Is this new? Because I felt like, hold on, let me look at her Abby. Oh, that's old. Like, nigga, you're not fucking with Wayne, Drake, Styles P, Jadakiss, Nicki Minaj, Remy Ma, or Azealia Banks. Please sit down and humble. Hmm. So yeah, that was interesting just to see that, people are saying that she's dissing. How was that relevant though? I don't understand why they. But Azealia Banks is older. How? Let me look up Azealia Banks' age. She's born in is she 1991? Azealia. They wanted to be Nicki so bad. She's 32. Let me look up Doja Cat's age. How old is Doja Cat? She's 28. Okay. All right. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Do you think that she was dissing Nicki, or do you feel like because you can't be talking about Nicki going tour? I mean, this is her fifth tour around the world, so now this makes more sense. That's what I'm saying. It didn't make sense before to me. Get off my screen with this dumb shit. Oh, wake this tea up, tea. Let her cook. This is definitely going to be a banger. She will hit it down, I believe. I wonder if Azealia Banks said anything. Hmm, that's interesting. Anyway,